Hello, it's Simone from SimoneRussell.com, and today I wanted to show you a super simple but effective way to just slow down and I guess show yourself some kindness, as well as becoming more present and really just hitting a reset button. So, there's still a lot going on in the world at the moment, and the external can feel really chaotic. For most people, we're still feeling really exhausted by 2 years of being in a pandemic. And then, with continuing events happening both in Australia and worldwide, our fight and flight, our stress response is really easily triggered and set off. So this is a really simple practice. It's one that I've used personally as well, even for overwhelm. So if you're having a really busy day, just to take a few moments. So I'm going to invite you, if you can, to actually lie down to do this practice. So if you can get comfortable on the bed or on your couch, or just on your floor, if that's the most accessible place. And I'm going to talk you through the steps. It's super simple, super quick, and just going to get you to get into that comfortable position now as I talk you through. So getting comfy, just really easy position. You don't need to be doing anything fancy. You can be doing it in your work clothes. You can be doing it in, your pajamas, whatever. So I want you just to lie down, and to start with, it's just resting your hands in a place that feels comfy for you. And I have two kind of favorite places. One is, hand on the heart or the chest. One is hand on the belly. So it could be that you've got one hand on heart, one hand on the belly or the tummy. That's one option. The second option is to kind of make a little diamond shape around your lower belly, over your belly button. Particularly if you're lying, this is a really nice way just to rest your hands. So a really gentle, loose diamond around your tummy or belly button is the other option. So select one of them. You might like to come back and try this yourself the other way, just to see what suits you best. But just inviting you to close down the eyes when you feel ready. That feels safe and good for you. And your job right now is not to do anything special. It's just to lie, just to be. So to take a few moments of your day out to lie down and just be. And just in this lying, you might notice different things popping up into your mind. You might even notice that, there's a tightness in a particular place in your body, or that you're holding stress somewhere in the body. Maybe you're noticing different feelings, different thoughts. There's not really anything you need to be doing right now. I'm just getting you to lie down and take a few moments out of your day. And what I'm inviting you now to do is to bring your awareness to wherever your hands are. So if they're in that diamond shape around the belly button, then that's where I invite you to rest your attention. If one hand is over the heart and one over the tummy, then bring your attention here. And without changing the breath in any way, I just want you to notice what's happening. What's happening in your body, what's happening with your hands. So if you have that diamond shape position of the hands, just noticing what the hands are doing with each in-breath and each out-breath. Do the hands separate a little as you breathe into the belly on the in-breath? And do the hands or the fingers meet again on the out-breath? There's no right or wrong though. We're just getting curious about the placement of our hands and the movement of our hands with our breath. And again, if the hand is over the heart and one hand on the tummy, just really tuning in and noticing that movement, that flow of movement of the breath and of the hands. And just see if you can gently fix your attention here Now, naturally, the mind will want to wander off. It will want to go and think about your day. It will think about your to-do list. It might be stressing, worrying thoughts coming in. But just notice if the mind wanders off, just to bring it gently back to being present with just the sensation of your hands and your fingers and the breath. So I'm going to give you a few moments of silence to just witness this being, this rising and falling of the breath and of the hands wherever they're resting. There's nothing else you need to do. So just witnessing the breath, the rising of the hands, the falling of the hands. If it feels good to let out and exhale, then allow yourself to do that. Just being with your breath. Now you can continue just to be with your breath and not to change the breath in any way, but there is an invitation here now to just gently bring a little more breath down into the belly. So it's a gentle invitation, not to breathe too deeply or force it, but just see if you can slightly deepen the breath. So raising the belly, filling the belly rather than the chest. You can always open the mouth and let some air out through the mouth on the exhale. But still noticing the breath and the rise and fall of the hands wherever they are. And a couple more rounds of inviting a little more breath into the belly. So breathing slightly deeper, raising the belly, filling the belly. And then exhaling through the nose or out through the mouth, it's up to you. Notice how this feels. Notice the changes perhaps in the hands or the fingers if you've got that diamond shape around the belly button. Perhaps the gap on the in-breath is slightly widening between the fingers, or perhaps there's no difference. And then just allowing your attention to rest once more, just on the breath, not trying to change the breath now. So just coming back to this being and noticing the breath and the hands moving with the breath. Now this is your opportunity to stay for a little longer if this feels really nourishing and good for you. But otherwise, I'm going to just get you to relax the hands back wherever it feels good. It might be just to make some circles with the hands or to bring some movement back into the hands. And then just slowly coming back. So just opening your eyes whenever you feel ready. Perhaps taking a look around and just noticing everything around you. And just allowing the breath to do what it wants. So I don't know about you, but that practice, it's really short. You can do it for 1 minute. You can do it for 30 seconds. It could be that you're doing it for 30 seconds on the couch, sitting up. It's something that you can do wherever you are, whether you're, sitting on public transport or whether you have a quick, lunch break and you're working from home and you just want to take a moment. For busy mums or parents, it could be that you go and hide in your cupboard and you do a little bit of that, watching the breath. I find that anchoring of the hands on the body, whichever option you chose, it can be a really nice anchor to help you tune back into the breath. So that's the practice today. I've taken 10 minutes to go through it. As I said, you can adapt it for 30 seconds, you can adapt it for 1 minute, you can adapt it for 5, you can stay there for 20 minutes if that feels really good for you. But it's just a really beautiful, gentle practice to hit pause on our busy days and, you know, just a little bit of time to reset and to, I guess, really practice and rewire our brains at coming back into the present moment, and also, you know, really supporting our nervous systems through what is continuing to be, you know, a really stressful time in the world. So if you liked it, please give me some feedback. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know, feel free to hit the like button. It really helps. And also you can subscribe to my channel. I'm going to keep posting videos throughout the year. But as always, I love hearing from you. So let me know if you want more and how that practice felt for you. And, you know, if you continue to use it in your day, the impact of that short practice. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.